Hi, Chief Dove here, Thunderhawk Lures. We're at 2022 ICAST in Orlando, Florida. Today I want to talk to you about some of our new exciting hard baits we've come out with. We got lipless baits, we got square bill baits, we got jerk baits, we got new creature baits, new topwater baits. So I want to start off with a couple of them I'm very proud of. It's called the Sergeant. Most of our baits over here that I've created for Thunderhawk, we've paramilitary name to them. Again, a Sergeant. Sergeant is very unique, I'm very proud of. Fished a lot of lipless over the years. We incorporate a lot of different things all in one package. This is a 3/4 ounce and this is a 1/2 ounce. But you look at them, they're identical in size on the outside. 3/4 ounce, however, rattles, the 1/2 ounce is silent. What's very unique about our lipless compared to everybody else, two things sets us apart, I believe, is the hooks actually have swivels on them. So you know how many fish you lose over time with lipless baits when you fish on the bottom, or you do what's called the yo-yo effect. A lot of times the fish slap at it, so they cannot get leverage in their mouth when you got swivels on both the top, or the bottom, and the back. Another very unique characteristic about our Sergeant baits, it actually sits on the bottom like as such, nose down, tail up. On the bottom of the lake, that thing will sit by itself down, so you can use it. Go to our website, thunderhawklures.com. You'll see a lot of underwater footage of this thing in action. We got several new unique colors in this, but that's called a Sergeant. Next one I'm very proud of, it's called the A10. This again, paramilitary theme. This was designed after the A10 Warthog. If you look at the top here, I created the square bill itself, incorporated in the mold, and not have a transition point with the head. So what you do there is a couple benefits. One, it doesn't have any transition point to catch things such as grass or a little twig or something like that. And what we've done with this is incorporate that bill that we got, unique bill, that it'll come through just about anything. And what we got on the final product of this, prototypes, design it in the CAD system to this point right here does not allow the hook point in the front hook to go past that point. So when you deflect, fish real shallow, beat it on a rock and wood and things, when it turns, the hook point again will not come past this point right here. Very unique. And in the case that you want to fish where the fish are at, you want to get in their habitat and where they're comfortable at, this allows you to fish a crankbait through it. With that, we also incorporated a weight transfer system inside. Casting goes to the back. When you start reeling, it comes forward. But also it doesn't nose down like most traditional crankbaits do. I don't think it looks natural in the water. So we worked really hard to create this when it swims. It swims just like the old balsa baits do, but it's more accurate. It's not as finicky and it's more durable as your old balsa type flat-sided crankbaits. It swims more parallel too because the weight transfer system in it. We put our own, again, wide gap hooks. We're very, very proud of Thunderhawk. We try to finish everything we possibly can so you take it right out of the package and fish it the way it is. You don't have to go buy somebody else's hooks or redo things. So this year we also came out with what's called the A10 Junior. It's 25% smaller. Again, wide gap, super sharp hooks. Still has a weight transfer system in it, and the same dimensions, just increased in size of the new A10 Junior. This little thing's been dynamite. Spring, when fish are wanting the smaller stuff, or right after the spawn, smallmouth fish, largemouth too, will still eat it. This, again, our lake's getting pressured and pressure all over the country, more and more all the time. So we think creating an option for those fish, make something a little smaller they haven't seen before. With a lot of success, especially up north with this little crankbait, the A10 Junior. Next I have it's called a Slash 110. We also have a Slash 80. It's our jerkbait. This one's very unique. Hawk himself designed this bait right here. And if you look inside, this is a transparent pink. It has a weight transfer system in it. The weight transfer system here is actually magnetic. It will not activate until you do a hard and cast. It'll go to the back of the bait, so you can cast a lot further, get some really good distance on this, especially if you're fishing the flats in the spring. Excuse me. And then as soon as it turns, it'll automatically come back down and stay in place. And that weight transfer system in there is a magnet that actually gives their bait action from side to side, the wool, if you will. Very neat, very unique jerk bait. Again, for what we retail these things for, The A10 is $10. The A10 Sergeant is $10. This jerkbait with a magnetic weight transfer system in is $8.99. We think that's pretty fair for what we give you. Another unique thing we just created in collaboration with Jerry Rago, a couple things, is a new Rat Benny. This is actually a wake bait. We give you two tails with it that are soft plastic. They screw in the back, and you can come through a lot of different things with this thing. But it gives very unique action. Again, you use it as a weight bait, slow roll it, however you want to do. Fish haven't seen a lot of things like this. And I first saw this, to be honest with you, the concept and idea, kind of people think it was gimmicky. But I'm telling you, you go out and fish this for a while, you won't think that. It's a pretty neat bait, pretty unique design. It's hard to describe unless you see it in the water. Again, the Rat Benny. Another collaboration, new Thunderhawk with Jerry Rago, is the Papa Walker. Very, very cool topwater bait. That's a walking bait. This guy does have a little chugger on the front, does spit a little bit, but the very cool thing about this is how it glides from side to side, walking the bait. We also, again, incorporate some neat ideas with Jerry's Rago. Is we have a soft plastic tail. Again, it gives a bigger profile, but without the bulk. So what happens is the fish comes up from a topwater, grabs it, inhales it, this tail will collapse, and it creates more likely that you'll actually hook the fish. You know, you get a lot of blow-ups on topwaters. It's just about hook placement and how it collapses in on itself. You'll notice with this right here are two Phillips head screws. When you start wearing out this plastic bait or some pike rips in half, we also incorporate in the package a second plastic tail. Just take out the screws, pop it right in, you got a brand new tail going on. Again, the Papa Walker, collaboration with Jerry Rago. All these lures we have new this year and existing lures can be found at thunderhawklures.com. Anything you see, check out the videos too we have. With a lot of how-to type videos are on there, how to fish the bait, and also underwater footage of each one of our baits. Show you the uniqueness that we're doing. We're bringing some new innovative stuff to the market that's a reasonable price. Take it right out of the package, go fish with it. Again, my name is Chief Dove.